of a difficult Congress. And I must admit that the Congress was challenging because there were lawsuits and there were gunshots, which has never happened. The first PNC Congress was at Baden-Powell Memorial. I actually established or set up a first aid station there for people who might collapse. I've never seen that. So yes, we had difficulties, but they are all behind us now. We have a new young executive. Bernard Mona is the oldest of the executives. He's 40, getting to 41. I'm the old man there leading these young people. Yeah. And that's why I want all Ghanaian young people, 18 to 35, come in with the new force. Let's turn Ghana around. We can do it.
You have some divisions in the party, like the former flag bearer, Hassan Ayariga, has broken away, formed his new party. Isn't that going to affect your fortunes?
Definitely. Even one vote affects. And we have reached out to him, asking him to come. We have counseled him that he should look at Obeda Samoa, who was more established than him. He broke out. He couldn't do it. Roko Brobe Tazan was more established, more powerful than him. He broke out. He couldn't do it. Guzetano couldn't do it. So we still have that line up to him to come back.
And what has his response been?
Sometimes it takes time. But when you lose an election, it's a very painful thing. And I've gone through 4 painful occasions. This time, Ghanaian shouldn't let me down. Mahama go, Mahama come. I'm the next president.
Is that going to be your slogan?
No, that's not my slogan.
Okay.
But I'm just telling you, because you arranged it. You brought him yesterday, and you brought me today.
So
you have seen.
Right. And then also staying with the PNC, there has been countless times we've heard time and again that there is going to be a unification of the Nkrumahist force in the country, the CPP, the PNC especially. What's happening?
Well, to be honest with you, I have always supported it and have said several times that I'm willing to give up my position as the candidate in order to make it work. But I also say this, that, are you married?
I am not.
You're not? Believe you me, you may see a lady you want to marry. If she doesn't want to marry, you can marry her. So basically, while PNC has been all for the unity, we've never achieved it. We are still at it. There are talks going on.
So the CPP is being the stubborn one?
Well, I won't characterize anybody. For whatever reasons, for example, at one time, I got letters from some of their lawyers that if we make any change to the symbol, we'll be in the court. And I didn't want to go to court.
No, but how far have you gone with talks? We want to know because we have just about 9 months to the election.
Yes.
Is it going to happen this time, or probably you shelve it for after election?
No. We are hoping that we can get something going this time, and we're working on it.
If you say something going, how do you mean?
Some people within the Nkrumah's family are proposing coalition. Some of us want merger, you see. So it's dialogue that will end up with one or the other, you know. But something to show Ghanaians that we are serious, we are united, they should give us the government is what I'm aiming at.
But if you would want to move together, what are the things, apart from maybe, giving up your position as flag bearer of the party, so you can have that unity, unity going forward. What else is the hindrance for the party, apart from we've heard that you're arguing about issues of logo, party colors and stuff? Are those not trivialities?
They are not. A party symbol is the party symbol. It's a major thing for a party. It's a major identifier.
Picture in mind, why should a party logo or a party color determine that?
That's what I'm saying. Your party symbol is your party. Your party name is your party. And if you don't want to go into oblivion, you have to take care of these things, And basically, it is not as if there are not ways to go around it. For example, even in South Africa, the ANC, they have a combined symbol. Here in Ghana, NDC is a combined symbol. A lot of people talk about the umbrella. They've forgotten the bird sitting on top of it. So basically, we have many ways. They say there are many ways to kill or skin a cat. And then we are going to do it, I hope.
All right.
Yeah.
In the conclusion, I think one of the major challenges for governments over the years has been that of corruption.
Yeah.
And President Mahama has said yesterday in his interview with TV3, mentioned that we should stop shouting corruption when we cannot, provide evidence to back that. If you say there is corruption, let us know where it is, how it, then we can work towards getting to the bottom.
Is he saying he doesn't know where it is?
Are you saying you know where it is?
Yes.
How, where?
Where? Let me tell you. I won't mention the NGO's name, but an NGO went to a district and said, look, we want to build the prototype school you have as our social responsibility to the community. So give us your architectural plans. For 4 schools that they built, the NGO, the same amount of money is used by government to build 1 school. If that is not corruption, what is it?
That's a debate that, why would it?
It's not a debate.
No, that's an issue that even the NPP has mentioned, that some schools have been built at this cost and government has inflated overpriced. And so as a citizen, if you are sure of this and you have it on record, what have you done about it? Or we are waiting for President Mahama to do what? Well,
for example, recently, the government, the Wyoming case, well known. Nobody really has been punished for it. He could not have walked into our coffers and taken that kind of money unless he was aided by government officials.
But he's going to pay the money. He's been asked to pay them.
That is his part of the criminality. The people who aided and abetted him should have been in jail by now. I will prosecute my ministers if they aid and abet corruption. I'll give them. In fact, we are going to separate the Attorney General's position from the Director of Public Prosecutions. I've been saying this since 2004. They've heard it, but they don't want to do it because they then cannot protect their cronies. I will not protect my cronies. I don't have any cronies anyway, because I don't encourage people to do that.
But it wouldn't be new, it wouldn't be novel if you're able to punish because the current administration has done so. Kufuor's administration, they punished persons who were government assigned, who had fallen short of their expectations.
Yeah, you see, sometimes we do token things, and sometimes you can do things seriously.
You mean if punishing, I mean, dismissing someone from office is
I'm prosecuting them. I'm prosecuting them. Prosecuting them. The level of corruption, you see, I have been saying this. The corruption also, you have to make a diagnosis. If you come to me with fever, you can have malaria and you have fever. You can have typhoid and you have fever. You can have pneumonia and you have fever.
Okay.
Fever is not a diagnosis. So when we say corruption, we have to diagnose it. Corruption at the ports is not the same as at the hospitals. It's not the same as GES. So if you're going to fight corruption, you have to make a specific diagnosis. How is corruption perpetuated at the customs? That's right. And then you design systems to check it. And they haven't done that.
Okay. So we've been speaking with Dr. Edward Mahama. He is the flag bearer of the People's National Convention and making a 5th time appearance on the national slot, hoping to get the vote of Ghanaians this time around. He says that he is going to be unseating President Mahama because it is Mahama go.
No, we say this. Ghanaians gave it to Jerry John Rawlings.
You should have a John in your name to get the presidency.
That's the point I'm going to make now. They gave it to Jerry John Rawlings, who gave it to John Kufuor, who gave it to John Mills, who gave it to John Mahama. It's a rally. They have run the 4 races. Now the Mahamas are going to start. So John Mahama will give to Edward Mahama. Maybe you should change your name to Mahama, then you come next.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. We wish you well in your campaign.
Thank you very much.
And we hope to have you around a lot more to speak about national issues.
That's right.
And then, so your campaign slogan and all of that, you let us know about it?
Well, too sure is too direct is still in the currency, but we are coming up with one. Okay?
All right. So do have a good time.
Right. Thank you for having me. We have a great nation. Yes. PNC, Edward Mahama, and the new force.
Okay.
We'll make it greater.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, that has been it for this segment. We've been speaking with Dr. Edward Mahama, PNC's flag bearer for the 2016 elections. And more of this will be on our website. And also we'll be putting up pictures that we took also on our photo gallery also on our website. We'll take a quick break on New Day. We'll be back with sports.